inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Hey now, you guys know I love it when I have very controversial topics or I talk about things that people are highly opinionated about. Oh, wait a minute. That's every podcast. Never mind. You guys know I'm corny. I love you because you let me be who I am. It's all about authenticity, right? So many women are afraid to be who they are because they, sound like they're snorting like a pig when they laugh. Look, we're going to be who we are, ladies. That's what I love. I have clients that are very quirky, funny, corny, because guess what? I am too. But we're also brilliant. We're badasses and we are changing the world for real. So on that note, what's today's controversial topic? I want you guys to elevate. The season is elevation, right? And how many of you know you need to go to that next level in your business? Look, when you first start off, you do need to start off with a one-to-one package. Now, if you've been in your industry for a while, you're breaking off from another company, you have a pretty widespread audience, you have access to some things that other people don't, then there are some unique variables that you may not have to do this. But honestly, even the big wigs will tell you that you should start off with one-to-one. And then you should go to group. Then you should go to online products and services. And the reason being is because this is August's spin on it. When you come out with this idea about changing the world, doing a business, being a life coach, health coach, a business coach, marriage coach, you want to be a virtual assistant, a graphic designer, it doesn't make a difference. You want to make an impact. You want to empower women. You want to see things change. At the surface, you are brilliant. But how you actually package it and put that stuff together, a lot of you don't know. I remember having a one-off with a woman and I had to make her go through a strategy session with me so I could show her the repeat things that she did. I even threw scenarios at her and was like, okay, well, if a person does this or says this, how do you respond? What do you do? I had to show her that she had a system. Well, here's the thing. Once you realize that you have a system, you still need to understand which parts of it are fluid and which ones are fixed. The fixed components, those are your programs, and the fluid parts are Q&A, or the reason why people upgrade to get one-to-one help with you. It's the variable things that occur in your business. But after all of this stuff is done, and once you find that you can do repeat scenarios and you almost look more like a genie in a bottle, it's time for you to start doing membership groups, and it's time for you to start doing membership sites. And I'm bringing this up because, listen, you can't spend your life running a business that's full of one-offs. Okay, I got me some clients, they under contract. I mean, honestly, imagine that. You got clients, they under contract, they were willing to pay you a nice amount of money. Unfortunately, some of you all don't have long enough contracts and you're not charging enough money. So once you get through the hustle and bustle, it's always next client, next client, next client. When do you ever have the room to breathe and say, okay, I got a high client base going, but I'm still promoting and advertising and interviewing people and getting to know them so that by the time these people cycle out, new people will be cycling in? How many of you can honestly do that, where you can breathe and say, even if I wanted more clients, I'm comfortable where I'm at? The average entrepreneur, that's not your story. What you're doing is you're going, doing, and you have to keep on securing clients. But do you know that if you package your stuff up right and you start a membership group and have a membership site, and you can find that lower ticket variable, which a lot of people, they only talk high ticket. A lot of people only talk high ticket. They're not necessarily going to like what I'm saying, but I've told you guys, I am across the board. Look, you can go buy you some 99-cent something from Walmart, but you can also go buy you a coffin for a couple $1,000s. Please don't ever get it twisted. Even though they may talk about bargain prices, low ticket sales, Walmart does not only sell things that are cheap. Best Buy, when you want electronics, yeah, you're going to go in there. You might find a computer at Walmart for $500, but you may find that once you go to Best Buy, the only way that's going to happen is something is on clearance. You expect to pay more for the stuff there, but that doesn't mean that even if it isn't nothing but a pack of bubble gum, that they don't have something so that they can continue to collect extra money. And as business owners, we got to start changing the way that we're thinking, and we got to have more stuff out there. But it's deeper than that. It's also your morale. Listen, when you got about 5 clients paying you every single month, and you know they're under contract, a lot of you, let's be real, you wrestle with the fear of, will they abandon the contract? How do I get them to stick? And how do I get them to renew? And even if they're there, you're always future thinking, well, once this contract is over, do I have anybody else that's going to replace them if they don't renew? When you first get it, you like, hey, but as time progresses, it actually can develop into an anxiety for you if you don't have a fully functioning business. And here's the thing, this old wise, proverb, somebody like my granddaddy said, I don't remember whoever made this up, but what would you prefer? If you were in need, would you rather have one person who promised to give you $100, or would you prefer to have 100 people that promise to give you $1? See, if that one person falls off, you have nothing. But if 50% of the people fall off, you're still halfway there. You got 50 in the second scenario. And what some of you need to realize is that when you keep doing your membership group, you are fine-tuning and tweaking your muscles, and you're constantly adding on. And I'm going to be honest with you, it feels good to know that something's going to be deposited in my bank account on the 14th, on the 19th, the 22nd, the 23rd, the 26th, the 1st, the 3rd, and I actually was glancing at my calendar really quick. It feels good. Matter of fact, my mantra is money is deposited into my account every day. Some of you might want to bite that one if it really resonates with your spirit, not because you're just saying some words, but money is deposited into my account every day. Well, if you got a highly functioning business where you only have a handful of clients, and you got all of them to pay you $100K, you don't need that. But let's also just bring this analogy in here. We got to watch, right? People will set you up for a really crazy dream. If the 3% control the 97%, because the vast majority of people aren't really trying to elevate to that level, then what does that tell you about you building a business where you're only serving the upper echelon who are already ahead of you? There are only so many people that are willing to invest at a high ticket level. And the next question you have to ask yourself is, do I have access to those people? Do you want to build a business where you are waiting until you get one person to pay you $20,000 just for about 8 to 12 weeks? Or do you want to have a business while you're working on that to get multiple people to do it? And you know what? Hey, maybe you're going to have a really robust program and you can get, 5 people to pay you $20K and you're going to feel really good because that's $100,000 for the year. But that's not what the average person is getting. And if you can get 50 here, $97 there, $297 there, and other packaging as well, you got money coming at you from all angles. And I'm going to be honest with you, even on a bad day, I remember when my business was struggling, y'all, it still felt good. I was like, ooh, all right, $197 payment came in, and I know I got another one coming in tomorrow. Bottom line is memberships are necessary. They are necessary, and everybody doesn't have to do them, like I do them, where I'm, really more involved in the process. But I have a reason. I have a methodology behind everything that I do. And while I'm in there in the thick of it with my clients, there's so much data I'm gathering. There's so much I'm learning about myself, and there's so much information that I'm able to utilize. My thing is, because even though my business is successful, it isn't that level of success. Y'all, I'm on a mission. I am the best investigator of my company. Can you say that about yourself? So get out there and look at how you can create memberships. One that you can see standing the test of time. One that people would easily be in for a year. So as you're constantly rotating people in, even if people are rotating out, the fluctuation in your money will be so small that you still stay above water. That is your golden juicy nugget for today. And guess what? If you are having difficulties understanding how to establish that for yourself, then just go to my website. Go to augustcrenshaw.com and fill out an application, and let's talk about the various ways that I can serve you to help you get a well-oiled running machine that's making you a lot of money. augustcrenshaw.com, baby, holla at me. Let's come on. I'm looking to make more successful women in business. It's been a pleasure. You guys have a great day. Deuces. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you.